What's up, everybody, and welcome to Buzzworthy TV. And I'm your girl, Lady T. And today we are talking Real Housewives of Atlanta, y'all. So let's get into it. Okay, so it was the season premiere last night. And honestly, didn't much happen. We're just basically getting caught up with all the ladies and just, to me, doing a lot of setup for all the storylines that are about to come up. So I'm just gonna go character by character today because, like I said, it was basically a catch-up episode. Okay, so let's start with Candy. Y'all, Candy is just like over the moon. Her and Todd, after months and months of trying, have finally are pregnant. They're finally pregnant. She had some fertility treatments done, and now they're pregnant. So they're, at the doctor's office with Dr. Jackie, getting a sonogram of the baby. And I'm just like, oh, I was really pulling for them about having a baby. So when she announced that they were pregnant, I was just like so excited for them because I do want them to have a baby. I know a lot of people are like, Todd don't really want the baby. She is overbearing. She gonna drive Todd away because she just be so overbearing and she don't really listen to him and what he wants or how he feels. But I just think they are a really great couple. They gonna make great parents. And yes, Candy, because she's so used to doing everything on her own, from making her own money to being a single parent to dealing with her family. She's used to doing everything on her own. So, yeah, she does need to allow Todd to lead. But, with that being said, I am totally happy for them, having their baby. So, let's talk about Portia. Portia has sat up there and got her a tenderoni, y'all. And I'm not mad at her. I mean, I think she maybe be like 33, 34. And she got her little young thing. He like 24. Because, matter of fact, Portia goes over to Phaedra's house to tell Phaedra about her little young thing. And she tells her that that he's 24. And I'm just sitting here thinking to myself, like, okay, get it how you live. But when he finally comes to town, basically, she's an hour outside of Atlanta, and I don't know wherever he live at, but however the case, she gets a hotel room to meet halfway. Or whatever. And when you see this little boy, he got like a book bag and he look like a teenager. I'm like, okay, Portia, I'm with you, or get you, some little young stuff. But can he be a little more mature? Like this whole book bag and just his whole aura to me just gave me little boy teeth. I just couldn't. I mean, I just hope all you do is just fuck him and send him on his way. And then all this shit about you giving him, shirts and buy him all this other shit. Talk about, I'm like his sugar mama. This is so cool because now the roles have reversed. And I'm like, Portia, you sound dumb as fuck. Only because, like, I kind of get it because Cordell was the one. He was the breadwinner. He was the one who ran stuff. So she probably feels like he's younger. I'm making more money even though he's supposed to be this football player. I'm making more money. So I'll run this over here. And I get it. You want a chance to run something. But he just ain't for you. Please just fuck him and leave. That's all I'm saying. Like, that little boy. I hope it's good, girl. I hope it's good. So, let's move on to Phaedra. So, Phaedra is really trying to get her life, Apollo's in jail, and she's just adjusting to being a single mother. She was telling her mother that Apollo doesn't understand why she's so stressed out. Basically she's the one in jail. And she's like, look, I got all these jobs. I'm trying to handle these two young little boys. so you can possibly understand what I'm going through. And they go back. She goes and tells her mama how he wants a divorce. And even though she has not filed for divorce, she's thinking about giving him the divorce since he keeps, insisting that he wants this divorce. And I'm just like, I don't know what to do about Phaedra and Apollo. Because, like I said, Phaedra, to me, always wants to come off as Miss Innocent. I won't say victim, but like innocent. Like she knew absolutely nothing about what was going on with Apollo and all this other stuff. And I think that's probably one of the reasons why Candy and Todd are kind of like, girl, stop faking the funk. Just be real. Which brings me to Candy and Phaedra's relationship. So basically, Phaedra says in the confessional that she feels as though Candy is more on Apollo's side than her side, and that just really hurts her because she knows firsthand all the stuff that she has been going through with Apollo. And I'm not saying that Apollo ain't did some shit, because when they had went to, I think it was Puerto Rico or whatever, he was totally disrespectful, all up in Kenya's face. And then when they went back to the hotel, he just basically left her outside and went back to the group or whatever. And I was just like, okay, yeah, Apollo, you foul. And then you spent all this money at the strip club and all this stuff, just blowing money on just all these thoughts. So I'm not saying you didn't go through nothing, Phaedra, but you got to own your shit too about what you did as far as his legal troubles. You knew what was going on. Now, did you probably try to warn him, like, look, the block is hot, you need to calm down, and he wanted to do his own thing because he was addicted to the fast money? Yeah, I believe that. But stop acting like you didn't know what was up. And Candy's whole thing is, look, I don't know where Phaedra's coming from. 1 minute, we could not talk for a minute and she'll just pop up and act like we all good. And then next thing you know, she'll disappear again. So I don't know if we cool or not. Period. Todd just threw with her regardless, because he just feels like, first of all, she left Apollo out there to dry. And also, she owed him money because they were supposed to do this exercise to the DVD. He was on board. He helped her with some of the production. Even though she didn't put the video out there, he wants to be paid for his services. And so he tells Candy, like, look, since you think that there's some type of way that you and Phaedra can resolve y'all issues, then you tell her I want my money. And I'm like, here we go. Now you just added more fuel to the fire, because if they can get somehow past this situation with the Apollo, with her, how she feels about the Apollo situation, now they got to go through this thing with Todd and his money. So it's just like, it's just sad, because I love how Candy and Phaedra's, friendship was. Like, to me, they had a genuine friendship. We got all this petty bullshit, and it just seems that it's going to be over. And I just hope not. I just hope that some of this is for the camera. I tend to believe that a little bit, because sometimes you see them hanging out together on Instagram, because Candy love to sit up there and take pictures and videos. So you see them together. Now, here's the thing about that, though. Candy does say that she likes to pop in and act like everything cool and then not call her or whatever. So we'll just see how this plays out. I just hope that this is not the end of their friendship. So, anyway, let's move on to Kenya. So, Kenya has just bought a new house. She's taking Cynthia to her new place, and she says, by the way, my new place is basically like 500 feet from Chateau Cheray. Let's go by there. Now, when you go past Chateau Cheray's house, it actually looks better. Like, Cheray, you need to come up, because it has taken you 3 years. But what I will say is this. It looks a lot better than when it first started out. So you've come I ain't gonna say a long way, but you've made some progress. So hopefully these checks from Bravo will allow you to finally get it together. So anyway, they walk, and even Cynthia said, "Oh, okay, you know, cause she been there. She know that Chateau Charade was nothing but basically a pile of bricks in the beginning. So you know, she don't know shade. She was like, okay, it's coming along. Now when they get to not Candy's house, Kenya's house, oh my God, it is a hot mess. Like, girl, Cynthia don't even want to get out the car. And Kenya's like, well, you know, I got it for a steal. It was a foreclosure. You know, I got people that's going to help me fix it up or whatever. And so, you know, she's just like, this is what it is. You know, you just got to envision it. It's going to be great. And I'm just like, Kenya, you have no room to talk about Sheree and her house. Because she continues to talk about how, you know, Sheree house is like an eyesore and everybody's complaining about it. And I'm like, but look at your shit. Your shit look way worse than Sheree's. Even Cynthia was like, look, if I had to choose between Moore Manor and Chateau Charade, I'll be at Chateau Charade. So that's telling you something. So, speaking of Cynthia, Cynthia's been going through all this freaking drama with Peter because Peter has been in Charlotte. Excuse me. He's been in Charlotte, you know, tending to Sports One. And he's acting a doggone fool. You know, it's a video out there with him flirting with this chick. So she confronts Peter, and Peter's like, it ain't what it looked like. You know, I know her. And I'm like, Peter, don't nobody give a fuck that you know her. I would hope that you know her. I hope you wasn't, you know, all up on some chick that you don't know, some strange, you know, some stranger just all feeling on somebody. I mean, that would make you, you know, a pervert or something. I don't know. But so he's like, you can't believe everything you see, everything you read. And I'm just like, Peter, pumpkin eater, just shut your ass down. You annoy the fuck out of me. Like, you spend all of Cynthia's money. You just be plain disrespectful by just sitting up here at other chicks' face. And like she said, it's embarrassing. Like, you know that y'all on this national platform, you know how social media is. So you just choose to be up all of this chick's face and embarrass your wife. Like, who does that? And so Cynthia's, you know, getting all on his case, talking about, you know, you embarrassed me. And if this were me, if the tables were turned, you know, we wouldn't be dropping it. And that's true. If that were Cynthia, if something had got leaked out about Cynthia, he would be all in his feelings and yelling at her and all this type of stuff. So Peter needs to go have several seats. And so, speaking of Cynthia is launching her new eyewear. You know, she got these awesome sunglasses and all that. So she's having this launch party. She's inviting all the girls. And so everybody gets there. And here comes Marlo. And I'm like, oh, I know you like, yes, free at last, free at last. Nene not here so I can finally go get some more money. You know she's a prostitute, but ain't nothing like that reality show check. You know how that go. So, now that Nene go, she can go there, act a daggone fool with the rest of the girls. So, Marlo's there. And everybody wondering where's Cynthia. Because Cynthia is at home. And she's talking to, I don't know if it's her sister or whoever. But she's talking to somebody. Cynthia ain't dressed. She don't got her makeup on. She talking about she about to get her hair done. I like Cynthia. Everybody is at your event. It makes no sense to be this late. Like, I heard it being fashionably late, but dang, you ain't nowhere near dressed. So anyway, so everybody's at the event waiting on Cynthia. Everybody, like I said, everybody gets there. And Peter comes in there wearing some of Cynthia's eyewear. And, you know, he goes to speak to everybody. And when he goes to speak to Kenya is just like, she's throwing him shade because she don't like what's going on between him and Cynthia. You know, she's for her friend. And I ain't mad at you about that. But my thing is, Kenya, you got to let a married couple be a married couple. You got to let them handle their handle. if Cynthia ain't set up there and threw him out or ain't wearing him the right act, then you can't, it's not your place to just, sit up there and condemn him. That's his wife's job. And so that's when Peter, he gets on 10 and like, I don't owe nobody an explanation. Nobody's going to judge me. And I'm like, Peter, people are always going to judge you because you're nothing but a freaking gigolo, okay? Like I said, it's not only about you flirt with this girl. You sit up here, you spend all this lady's money, you had no respect for her. It's just, you just doing too dang much. So just go somewhere, just please. Like, he was the most irritating of the whole episode, if you ask me. So then Cynthia comes through looking fierce. Like, there's no denying, Cynthia's just a beautiful woman. And so she comes in there looking fierce, and, everybody's giving her props because, she had such a nice turnout. And here comes Sheree. I was like, yes. I like Sheree. I was upset when she left because I just felt as though, they kind of, well, I'm not going to say they kind of pushed her out, but no, I take that back. Because I was about to say they pushed her out, but they didn't. She didn't have a storyline, and I mean, that's the nature of the business. Or whatever. So, Sheree comes, and everybody like, hey girl. And here come Kenya. Like, yeah, I moved, like, basically down the street from you, and they've been saying, the people around us have been saying that, your place is an eyesore. They've been complaining about your property. And I'm like, Kenya, you just saw this girl. And you sit up there at this event. You take this time out to just go in on her about her property. Like, what about a hi? How you doing? Like, can't y'all have a glass of wine and kiki before you sit up there and just go in on her about Chateau Sheree? So I was just like, Kiki, you doing the most. So basically, that was the episode thus far. I can't wait. The season looks like it's going to be good. I do have a couple of gripes. So put this down in the comments and tell me how y'all feel. Even though the show was good, I feel as though it's become really scripted this year. Do y'all feel like that? And I feel it's like Love and Hip Hop with better actresses now. Like, it seemed like everything was scripted. And I was just like, really? We about to just say fuck being reality TV. And I mean, I'm just saying, because to me, the purpose of reality TV is to talk about your real life issues and just put it out there. Now it just seems like everything is so freaking scripted. They don't need to say it's reality TV. Well, no, I guess they don't say it's real. They say it's reality. So it's based on real life scenarios, I guess. But yeah, it just seemed a little scripted to me. Like I said, a better version of Love and Hip Hop with better actresses. That's the tease I was getting yesterday. So let me know if y'all agree. Anyway, till next time, y'all. Peace and love.